somebody's very adept. Somebody's very adept at fabricating the truth here. Whoever this is, it could be your partner, your child, your teenage son or daughter. I get that kind of energy here. Why does this person do this? Because I get, Gemini, that this is like male or female, actually, not just men. I feel that you've enabled this, or somebody's enabled this, like it was a kind of like a cute little quirk, or it appeared to be quite cute at first, that this person would, tell a very guilty kind of lie to cover up a secret, I feel this person, when they were a child, this was actually allowed, and I feel this is where this actually started. And the reason why this person, I get this kind of this person has kind of designed their life here to actually live life as a lie, because they felt that they actually this is how they survived. I know that this sounds a bit complex, but now I'm delving deep here in why this person tells lies. You don't know whether this person is telling the damn lie or telling the truth. It's a bit like Pinocchio in a way. You don't know. You're just waiting for that nose to grow, You don't know if this person is telling the truth or what's coming out of their mouth. You don't kind of, what do I believe that comes out this person's mouth? Now, it didn't matter when this person was like 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old. I feel the parent here, either mother or the father, found it quite amusing that they knew that they were telling a lie, and they would laugh at them. Oh, really? Yes, all right, we'll believe you. And this is a learned kind of behavior, like the Joker, the Fool, the Fool, the Joker. It was entertaining for the siblings and entertaining to the parents. So I feel this is where this was kind of formed. Now, the reason why this was formed is this person told lies to prevent why do people tell lies? They tell lies because they don't want to take responsibility. Hello there, Patsy. Okay, this is for Gemini. Okay, purely for Gemini. Why do people tell lies? Why does this person tell lies? As I said, that they do it to cover up the responsibility of an action. So they tell a lie. Okay, tell a lie. So this goes way back with this person you're dealing with, and they are motivated to actually lie their way through life here. It's like, have you done that? Did you do your homework? Did you actually do that? Have you studied that right? Have you looked at that? And this person will go, yeah, I've done all of that. I've done that. And, and just lying just to keep people happy. So this person, whoever you're dealing with, is the Fool. And we're talking about someone who's pretty clueless, because they've never kind of told, they don't want to, even to a point of, they don't want to hear the truth. If you've got a truth to be told, or you need to say your truth, this person will kind of look at you blankly like, really? You're going to tell me the truth, are you? Really? So you are going to tell me some truths here, are you? And this is the response you will get from this person. And you're thinking, I think it's a good idea that we actually tell the truth, that I actually say what I feel here, and tell you how it is here. And you're kind of trying to work this kind of fool out here. I mean, nobody, most people get irritated by an old kind of infant. Does that make sense? An old infant. This person is old, but they're an infant. And, you know, they can get away with it at 10 years old. They can get away with it at 14 years old. They can get away with it. But this person has got away with this the whole of their lives. And it's become like some kind of ingrained pattern. Their life is a lie. They lie about everything. They lie about everything because they want to cover up the responsibility of being that adult. So it's, yes, of course I've done that. Yes, of course I will do that. Yes, of course. And this person will just ignore it and kind of trample over people. And because why? This person has been, you know, unable to do this. This is not your fault. Okay, Gemini. You may be a man here, and this may be a female who just lies about everything. Because if they told the truth, they used to, you know, they would get kind of discipline for that, or they would have to face a responsibility for this. So they've this ingrained learning of, you know, I'm just going to hide the truth. I'm going to hide the truth, and I'm just going to act my way through life here. And this path of maturity with this person has been limited because of this. Okay, this person is not mature. They're like a Peter Pan, and you know, the emotional maturity is just not there, and it's a waste of time searching for this. And this person does not like to sit down and discuss either. So you may say, well, we need to discuss here. We need to debate about something here. We need to discuss a serious matter. This person will sit down, really? Okay, what is it now? And acting like some kind of teenager. Now, I do feel, Gemini, you cannot form a long-lasting adult relationship with somebody like this. And this is where you have to step back. Maybe you have enabled this. I think, oh yeah, Yvonne, I have enabled this. I've enabled these lies. I kind of could see that person was lying, but I kind of believed it and I let it go. And, you know, because once you let it go, you're kind of saying, yeah, it's okay to lie to me. It's okay to lie to me. I don't mind you lying to me, you know, that's fine. So I feel you may have let some kind of, it's like treading on eggshells around this person of, you know, we need to be grown up, mature, and we need to talk about this. And this person is evading this responsibility. That's what this is. It's evading the responsibility. And then they start lashing out at you because they can't cope with mature kind of discussions. So it'll be lashing out at you. Here we go again. Here you are having a go at me yet again. Here we are, you wanting to talk yet again. Now what do you want to talk about? You know, I've got somebody else here who's interested in me, you know, and this person is lots of fun. And you know, they just want to have fun and all of this. And you just want to sit down and talk. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of this. Why does this person behave like this? It's because they cannot get away with a lie. They cannot get away with their lies with you. You know, they're dealing with an adult. They're dealing with an adult, and it's like, you're stood there, well, I just want to talk about this, you know, and who is this other person you're talking about? Don't we really need to talk about that too? You know? And I get this person likes to escape and escape from this maturity, this actual responsibility. And I have to say, guys, if you're listening to this and you're a Gemini and thinking, yeah, I kind of get this, I think it's time to step back and actually say, if you're not willing to step up and be a man and step up and be a grown-up, and you're this kind of Peter Pan, this old kind of infant, then I've got to really think about this, because this person will pass all the responsibility onto you. And then if anything goes wrong, it will be your fault. This person will not take accountability for any mature decision, any kind of mature thoughts or opinions will be left to you, and that will be backlashed back onto you too. Here we go again with, you know, you're having a go at me again. You won't leave me alone. So this is, you have kind of evolved from this, and you may be stepping back thinking, I can't deal with this person's crazy kind of foolish behavior. And I feel that it's something that you've got to decide here. And this person is acting like a grown-up. They're acting like an adult, but they're not an adult, okay? I get this as very unfair, because this person has been dishonest to you, which is the Justice card in reverse. They have been dishonest. They pretended to be this grown-up that they're not, okay? And you may say, well, this may have been undiagnosed Asperger's or autism, but I feel this goes way back to maybe a mother kind of enabling this person to tell lies. This person, the mother, I feel was very, just like, it was kind of a person that liked to keep everything smooth, no conflicts. You know, there's got no arguing in this family. Everything has to be very calm. And if it's not calm, then there's something wrong. And this mother or father, I get a mother here, because this mother was somebody who pleased everyone, and especially their child, you know, their son or their daughter. And when they told a lie, although they sensed that they were telling a lie, they would not kind of make this kind of turbulent into drama, because, well, I'll believe the lie because I just want everything to be calm here. And nobody was allowed to actually express a truth in a very kind of authentic, assertive way. And this child was brought up in this environment. Okay, I cannot upset mommy, so I've got to just tell a lie here, because mommy just doesn't want to know the truth, know the responsibility of the truth, or the exposure of the realism of this, because mommy likes to keep everything very kind of fake too, like everything is just so smooth and calm. So this person that's enabled this maybe laughed at their lies, you know. They may have said, oh, well, what, how did you get on at school today? And you know, the child may have said, yeah, I got A+ with my essays, and you know, and I, you know, I did really well, and I'm pleased, and it's a lie, and they're just saying that just to keep everything calm. Or there may have been a tyrant of a father, or, you know, aggressiveness that they were trying to prevent too. So there is this kind of motivation to lie. I feel if you are dating this person, you didn't even know that this was indoctrinated into this person. And this person will not ever sacrifice anything for anybody, because that's the mature thing to do. Let's not forget, you know, I will, and this is another sign of lack of maturity, is that I'm not going to sacrifice leaving this town to come and be with you, or leaving my family here that I actually depend upon to be with you, because I'm emotionally stunted, and my life, I've just lied to you, so I'm not going to sacrifice what I feel I can cope with my life here, and sacrifice it for this lie that I've told you. So we've got here very much an old infant, a Peter Pan kind of character. Maturity didn't take place with this person, and you didn't know this. You actually saw the lie, saw the covert narcissism here, and that's all that you actually saw. And I do touch on narcissism, as you know, with my readings, and this is all that you saw. Now there is new beginnings here, new beginnings. Now we'll look at what the Ace of Wands is, the new beginnings, because that's on top of this Justice card here. The Justice card is this dishonesty, this blatant dishonesty, and Justice card in reverse. And there's new beginnings because you have actually noticed this kind of problem here now. Okay. I don't know what this person is saying is truth, or if it's a lie. I decided to go along with it previously because I thought this person was actually, because they were covert narcissistic, I just went along with it because I thought that was the truth, because I actually speak my truth, because I am a fully evolved adult in full maturity. So I actually believed what you said. And there is like gaps. You see gaps with somebody like this. There's gaps in their knowledge, and gaps in their kind of maturity, responsibility, kind of the way they talk about things. You know, it's very kind of shortcuts and things like that, and escaping. And they get very kind of resentful of other people that are able to be assertive and mature. And you're thinking, that is so immature. Your thinking is so immature. You're actually resentful of somebody else's abilities to be mature. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? So I get this person is lazy. They don't want to put any effort here in anything. You know, they will not sacrifice anything for anybody. And this is who this person is. Why have you put up with this? Why have you put up with this person? In all reality, I guess that, you know, I guess that you kind of didn't know about this kind of enabling from their childhood here. This person is unable to heal, okay? You're not going to be able to heal this person. I get the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups in reverse depicts that this person is very manipulative. They will lie, they're manipulative. This is how they've got through their life so far. You know, they tell lies. They even get caught up in their own web of lies, but, you know, they still kind of create this massive, great big web of lies to cover up the first lie and the second lie and the third lie, you know. So, there is this manipulative sense about this person is very difficult person, whoever this is, emotional immaturity, and that's what this is, the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's what that means, that card. And yeah, this person rejects your maturity, rejects your values, is very rebellious, like a teenager. And I get the High Priest here. Well, I guess this is how you find out when somebody who has lied to you, has been covert towards you right from the beginning, because, that mask actually drops, doesn't it, after a while, and all those lies that they told you are kind of exposed. Well, you're not like that person, really. You said you wanted to be this psychologist. You said you wanted to be this doctor, and as it turns out, you don't want to be any of these. You're not even adult enough to actually do this. Don't even have the capabilities or the kind of qualifications to even do this. So what you're doing, you're a con merchant. You're a con merchant. You've told me a load of lies. This is right from the get-go. And when you expose a narcissist like this is like exposure. Okay, this is what I'm picking up for Gemini, is the exposure of this. Okay, well, what made you? It's like you sit down then with this person, you want to know the truth. So what made you like this? What has made you feel as if you're not worthy of telling the truth? What has made you have this lack of identity within yourself? Where is your core values? And this person is just so immature, they've not got no clue what you're talking about. I escaped all of this. I escaped all of this because I escaped responsibility. That's why I told a lot of lies, because I escaped this responsibility, and I wanted people to see me in some kind of light that isn't true. This fake person. Hello there, everybody. Thank you for interacting there. This is for Gemini, okay? So where do you go with this? Because there's been lies. This person likes to start trouble in another area. Maybe it's a workplace, maybe it's family, maybe it's a lover. But this person, if you start to stir things up and expose that person, they will create a drama elsewhere. So, so all of this attention will be taken away from there, then to this other place, to this other place. Take this, take your concerns over there, because don't shine this spotlight on me, because I can't cope with the responsibility of talking my way out of this now. So go and take, so they create drama, they create all this drama, and this person struggles with anybody's objections, which is like, let's get serious here. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss matters that are adult and mature. This person will turn around and run. Okay, they will run. Narcissists. Narcissists are an undeveloped child in a man's or a woman's body. That's what narcissists are. And somebody, you may disagree with that. You may say, actually, I actually lied as a child because I wanted to keep the harmony within the home. That's why I lied. Because my mother, my father were very fake. They wanted it all to look very perfect. And everything had to be very calm, like very calm waters. and very calm, no kind of disruption. So it was like things were ran with a rod of iron. And if anybody, so I learned to lie. I learned to lie to actually please this other narcissist as I was growing up. That's the real reason this person just tells lies, because it frees the burden from them. It frees the burden, the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is carrying a heavy load of responsibility. Okay, in reverse, that means this is actually avoiding carrying the load of any responsibility. And that's the core reason why this person, never exposed the truth and has learned never to expose the truth. It's very difficult when you are a fully functioning human being and you're adults, and you want to sit down and you want to talk. If we're going to have an adult relationship, we need to be able to function in a partnership equally, so we can both sit down and we can both talk equally. Okay. And it's difficult when you've got somebody like this who's not willing to sit down, take any responsibility, accountability for anything in this relationship. You want to talk again. You want to do this again. You want to actually, start having a go at me again. Is that what you want to do? No. I want us to sit down like grown adults, mature adults, and talk about issues. So I'm saying, if you have, somebody said, it sounds like an ex of theirs. If you actually are dealing with somebody like this person may say, okay, you've exposed the truth on me there. I'm a complete fool. I'm a complete moron. What can I do? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. And this is what they say. And I won't do it again. And they look like that lost little child. So again, that's how they get out of these lies. You actually pull them up with a lie and they'll say, okay, I've been an absolute fool. I've been a moron. What can I do? I'm pathetic. And you say, no, you're not pathetic. We just need to talk about this. And it's like, well, you're making out that I'm a fool, I'm stupid, and I'm pathetic. So, that's who I am. So it's no different from anything else anybody's ever thought about me. I think, oh God, it's so frustrating. I cannot talk to this person. This person's just evading talking and taking responsibility constantly. I think if you're dealing with this situation, I think you have to seriously think about ending this relationship. It isn't a relationship. This is a parent-child relationship. And it's not an equal relationship. You will take the blame for everything. This person will not sacrifice anything to be in this relationship. I think anything that's too good to be true at the beginning, and it's like, gosh, I've met my soulmate, and they are mirroring you. I would see that as a big red flag before you get into this kind of situation where you can't sit and talk to this person. They don't have any inner core or identity to be able to share with you. And also when they're so agreeable of everything that you say, it's a big kind of neon sign that, okay, you're so agreeable. You don't want anybody that's so agreeable. somebody who's so agreeable. Yes, it works in certain situations, but somebody who's so agreeable for the sake of being so agreeable is something you really don't want to get into, because if you are trying to deal with someone who is just going to agree with you all the time, you're not going to get into any debate of saying, well, let's sit down, we need to talk, let's sit down, where is this going, where is this relationship going, where are we heading together, what adventures are we going to plan into the future together. This person will be so agreeable and turn around and say, well, it's up to you, what we do, okay, I'll leave that with you. And it's like, okay, so I'm just going to get my own way in this relationship. I don't want to be like her. I might as well be on my own and, then have a partnership with you if you are just going to ride the back of me. So yeah, what's that? Somebody's swearing there. Yeah, this is it. They're not very direct. I actually agree with you there, Ellie. That they're not direct. They actually avoid being direct. These kind of people, they avoid being direct. And why I'm bringing this up for you, Gemini, is because you have had a succession of partners that have been liars and agreeable but lying of their own truth. And you kind of think, okay, I have a covert narcissist here. Why have I got this covert narcissist? Because there was abuse in their childhood. I have to make sure that I don't repeat this again, okay? And I actually get this for you. Because this person will say, I'm an idiot, sorry, it's just who I am. I'm only human, I make mistakes, you caught me in my lie. I'm a fool, I'm pathetic, call me what you will. And you say, no, you're not. Like it's like they say that because they just want you to forgive them. They just want you to forgive them, like their mommy forgive them, like their daddy forgive them, like they were laughed at as a child. So it's like, okay, I'll forgive you this time, okay. And it's like mommy would say that. But once you do that, the cycle continues because their life is based on a lie. They're just liars. Their whole existence is a lie. Hello, everyone, and thank you. This is Gemini. Okay, so where do you go from here? Okay, and I've met Geminis before, and Geminis have said, why do I always choose some damaged goods? I always choose somebody who is damaged, who lives life through lies and deceit, and they're looking for validation all the time. And why do I choose this kind of person? Well, I have to say, Johnny, stop choosing somebody who is damaged. This person is a Peter Pan, and they have had no path of maturity at all. So this is the problem. And it's finding, this card is very relevant here. He's actually finding the balance. He's finding somebody. Physical abuse is not, is not rational in mind. I have to say, somebody's put a comment there. Not at all. Okay. You need to be out of that situation. What you need to find, if you're going to have a partnership with somebody for the long term, okay, is balance. Balance. I get the Two of Earth is balance. What do I mean with balance is that you need to be able to sit there and tell your truth and be that adult where somebody's going to sit there and say, yes, I get what you're saying. We do need to, take this relationship in this direction. I'm taking on board what you're saying. I'm taking on board that you want me to take some responsibility here for this, certain things in this relationship. And I am in agreement with that. If this is going to make this harmonious, then that would be great. That would be great. You don't want somebody who's agreeable, who is just pretending and lying. Now, I do get, you need to get balance. And there is here a positive kind of transformation, which is the Tower. So the Tower card here is kind of thinking, well, this person is never going to be on the same page as me, is never going to sit down at a table and talk without this person having some kind of toxic slanging match here. That is not going to happen with this person, okay? And I feel, endings here, endings, graceful and not graceful endings, but the 10 of this is like the 10 of swords, and this is an ending to this. This person is not going to change. They're not going to change, okay? They are very limited in the way that this parental upbringing of theirs has enabled them to lie, okay? Yeah, somebody's put sick people. I have to agree, okay? There is an opportunity for you to expand your mind, actually look for somebody who's more equal to you on the same page. Who's not a manipulator, a liar, a cheat, and all of this. So I get the 3 of Fire, and this is you, okay? The 3 of Fire is the opportunities to expand to the fullness of your creativity here. And what I'm saying with this is actually meeting somebody who you can, where you feel comfortable exploring ideas and talking on a kind of higher evolved level, rather than trying to bring somebody up, and to your level, but they're refusing to do so. They want to bring you down to their level. So it's like put downs, telling you're ridiculously stupid and there's something wrong with you, when it's really there's something wrong with them, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that here, okay, Gemini. I feel there is, let's summarize here, there's an epiphany, there's an ending here to this person who is a Peter Pan. They have, they haven't followed a path of maturity in their life, and their life is just one big lie, okay? This person is not going to change. And there's just an acceptance of this. Why do I get like narcissism, Asperger's, that kind of thing, where there is this kind of stunted kind of maturity? Conflicting messages, lies, conflicting responsibilities, shifting the responsibility onto you. And, all of this, it's toxic, guys, okay? I don't feel that you feel like you're wading through treacle with this person. Let's sit down, let's talk like human beings, like mature adults, intelligent adults. That would never happen with this person, okay? So I'm really sorry about your situation there, Ellie. Okay, I hope that gets better for you. You need to stop seeing that person. If you are trying to have a responsible conversation, a mature conversation with someone, and what they do is that they resort to violence because of that, then you need to get out of that situation, okay? Absolutely. This person just wants to live a lie. They don't want to be faced with reality, or faced with, you know, their life is just some kind of non-reality. And I think you need to get away from that person as soon as you can, okay? And anybody out there that's actually having to deal with some kind of ridiculous kind of person here who's got who's very limited. So this is good. This is good news, guys, because it is like a realization of, oh, I'd love to get up in the morning and have tea and toast. And, you know, that's in England, tea and toast, or whatever you have in America, a coffee, and sit there with the newspapers and have an adult conversation about the news and current affairs. Wouldn't that be absolutely lovely? Instead of this person going into this infantile kind of discussion. I'm going to leave it there, guys, okay? Thank you for being interactive here. And I'm actually in France at the moment, which is, you know, I'm here for another month. I don't know, maybe we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I will see you later on for live readings and for readings for other signs. So please keep a watch out for other readings. Yeah, this is positive. This is positive because this is you moving onto something that's, you know, that is worth your while here, not something that you don't want somebody who's so agreeable to everything, and you don't want somebody who's combative because you are grown up and you want that mature discussion, you know. So there is this slight shift of, I do deserve somebody who's more adult, absolutely. And the way to filter somebody like this is have adult conversations on your dates. When you go on a date, when you're getting to know somebody, have a really adult conversation. I don't know what that was. Have a really adult conversation about something that's really got deep issues, and watch their reaction. And that, you know, that's the sign that, you know, this person is too immature to deal with grown-up issues. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, you guys. If you want your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email is sixsensetarot@gmail.com. I will put that in the description box at the bottom there. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, and sending you lots of love. And bye for now. Bye-bye.